To me, spring means colorful flowers everywhere, bees, more bees, and of course a touch of strawberries. So today we're building a fantasy spring-themed garden with floating islands for each flower color, as well as a strawberry-shaped home for me, so I can be nearby taking care of all of my flowers. As usual, this is gonna get chaotic the more you watch, so let's get right into it. Welcome to Spring Bliss Garden. Oh, new beginnings. They are always the most fun, but they're also the most stressful. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously steal all of those flowers. We're going to need a lot of red flowers because for the first time in a long time, I've actually managed to plan ahead. What you're seeing on screen right now is just a simple sketch that I made beforehand, and that is basically what I want to do for this garden. Number one, I'm going to make myself a strawberry house. That's literally a giant strawberry. And then number two, I'm going to make floating islands where each island has a flower of its own. But yeah, I think for the meantime, I'm just going to look around for the perfect spot for my house. And then if I see some flowers like these ones, I'm going to pick them up on my way. Oh, and also, I'm doing the same system that I did on my bakery upgrade video. And that system entails that basically every 50 days, I'm going to increase the difficulty of the game. And look at that, we're already finding so many flowers. But hey, I am not complaining. We still have a lot to explore. And so many flowers to get, oh my god. Also, I'm going to take these firefly bushes. They're going to look so good for my garden when it's night out. I'm so excited to just run. Oh! I mean, I'm not gonna say no to free stuff, but I'm definitely going to say no to the nether. Ooh, fire protection. I don't know how that's going to be of use for me, but okay. I'm also gonna steal the chest. I'm too lazy to make my own, so... And by the way, please somebody tell me, when did they add frogs? What is going on? I also just remembered that we're going to need a lot of cactus, and I honestly don't know how to do that, but you know, I think we'll figure it out. This blue color is so nice. You know what? Let's do the first classic thing of a Minecraft gameplay and collect some wood. I'm going to make myself some tools, and then I'm going to go and get a lot of sand and a lot of gravel as well. So I need the sand and the gravel for the concrete. With Minecraft blocks, some of the colors are very weird shades, and I found that really the only good green shade of blocks is the concretes. And then we're also going to see if the red fits as well. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to get some terracotta. So I'm going to collect this block because it's going to be super good for my builds. I'm basically going on a shopping spree in this world. I feel like I'm just getting further away from my spawn point, and the second I die, it's going to be a disaster. I genuinely don't know where I am. But hey, at least I look cute while I'm lost. Okay, so in this direction we have a swamp. In that direction we have a spruce forest. In that direction we have a spruce forest. Over here, more swamps. Where do I go? You know what I'm gonna do? Keep inventory on and we go /kill. Because this is the only way I'm gonna go back. I'm sorry bro, that was genuinely like so annoying. I had to do this. Oh my god. This area looks great. I really want to do this the same way I did it on the sketch. Like, I want an actual cliff. Ooh, this is promising. Oh my god. Okay, when I said I wanted a cliff, this isn't exactly what I meant. There's also one over there that's kind of less weird than this one. Bees! Oh my gosh, bees. I missed you guys. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I can put my house over there, and then if I clean this area just a tiny bit, you know, space it out a bit more, and perhaps get rid of that stupid villager. There you go. Yay! As I was saying, maybe if I clean this area up a bit, and also get rid of some of the grass here, we can make it so that the strawberry house is over there, and then you have some tiny islands going down. It's just a bit weird. Honestly, I don't mind the fact that there's water here and I can get rid of the lava. I think the problem with this is that there's way too many stuff to basically modify. I don't think I'm going to find anything that's more similar to my sketch than this area. So I think I'm going to take some time to break all of these blocks and get this area a bit more tidied up. Actually, before that, let me just sleep around here, just so I can reset my spawn point. And also, while I'm here, let me just put all of this stuff Okay, so I finally put everything in the chest that I stole earlier. And I think now we can actually start tidying up this place. Okay, welcome back. So I've made a lot of changes around here, so let's just go over them real quick. So first up, I did have to carve out a lot of stuff over here, just to make sure that everything is just as I want it to be. And if you see right here, I kind of made it curved, because that's how I want the garden to be. I don't really think that a straight across garden islands is going to look great. You can see it better from this height. I actually really like how this turned out. Obviously, this is just the start of it, but I think we have a good base to work with. Oh, and also over here, I started on my strawberry house foundation. I just wanted to start it with the dirt blocks, and then once I figured out a good shape for the strawberry, that's when I'm going to go in and change it for the actual blocks. Which brings me to my second topic. So this is concrete, and this is terracotta. I'm very unsure on which one to choose. This one is a bit more pink, while this one is a lot brighter. And since the foundation is not done yet, I'm just putting a pause on this for now, because I really don't know which one to choose. And look at this tiny bee, oh my god. So adorable! And going back to the whole garden thing, I expanded this lake just a tiny bit, but it obviously did not go as planned. So I'm thinking once I get the iron, I should probably make some buckets and then expand the lake a bit more. And then there's a very suspicious looking cave around here, but I'm not really planning to do anything with it. I'm just gonna keep it as it is. And now the last topic I want to talk about is the flower arrangements. So over here I have 9 different types of flowers, and my initial plan was to make a tiny island for each single flower, but the problem is I don't think we have that much space around here. So my solution for that is to basically group them up by color. So we'll have the purple flowers, the blue ones, and then the white ones. And then I want another yellow flower to match with the dandelions, but I still haven't found it. And if I do end up not finding anything, I'll probably just use the firefly bushes. And then we have the reds as well. So that's going to be 5 islands, which I think is going to be enough space in here. Buddy, do not run away from me. This is so useless, honestly. I probably should kill you, just like I killed the other one, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, for now, our biggest problem is going to be finding the green dyes. Or an alternative solution would be to get lime dye, which I'll be honest, I did not know how to get, but I saw a YouTube video on it, and apparently you can get the lime dyes from sea pickles. They spawn, I think, on top of coral blocks or something like that. Coral. And yeah, for now, I think it's a bit of an issue. Like, honestly, either I'm blind or just super unlucky. And I think it's just a mixture of both, honestly. But okay, let's forget about all our problems and continue working on the strawberry house. I'm honestly just a tad bit confused, but you know what, it's okay. When am I ever not confused? Okay, this just looks like an egg that's deformed. So we're gonna get back to this later on, maybe when I finish it. And in the meantime, I'm going to do the next best thing, which is going to be starting the islands. And now that I look at it, I honestly think the concrete is going to be much better. Oh, hi there. So I'm gonna use some of the rose bushes to make more of the red dye. And with the gravel and sand, we can make some concrete powder. And then we go next to the water and we put the concrete powder. So, this looks like a mess, okay? I don't know what I did. And to make matters even worse, I realized that I cannot have them be as grass. I thought if I just added bone meal, it can work, which is why I made that composter over there, so that I can get some bone meal, which is a trick I learned from last video. You see how I'm gathering info as I make these videos? The bone meal did not work, which is why I went for plan B. And plan B is to make a dirt bridge to all of the islands that I've built, so that hopefully, I don't know, 50 years later, it's all going to turn into grass. Thankfully, this one has already transformed, which I did not expect, I'll be honest. There's still some stuff at the edges, but this is honestly great progress, because if you look at the other ones, it's kind of depressing. And the annoying thing is that since there's a bridge to all of the islands, it makes it look even uglier than it already is. And then if you look down here, oh, okay. And then if you look down here at all of this contraption that I've made, it's like the worst version of a Minecraft dropper. It's definitely not perfect in any way, shape or form, but hey, I think with just more time and attention, it can look better. And so for now, I think we should probably go mining before we hit day 50. And actually, what day is it? Okay, good. I thought we're like in day 30 or something. So yeah, I think I'm going to use up those days that I still have left in peaceful mode. And I'm going to go mining because we need coal for the ovens. Otherwise, I'm not going to get that much stone. And hopefully, if by some miracle I manage to find diamonds, maybe we can make an enchanting table. At least I found coal. That's probably the best thing I'm going to find right now. I heard nothing. Oh, no. Nope. Why does this stuff keep happening to me? Hello, overworld. Let's just quickly smelt the iron that I have. So you see here, my mistake was the fact that I made the second island way too close to the first one. I probably should have done it more outward, if that even makes sense. And then the fourth one is probably going to be somewhere around here. You see me? And then the last one is probably going to be around here. So yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do for now. I forgot to mention this, but I also found a giant cave underneath the garden that was kind of insane. I didn't end up finding anything useful though. Alrighty, welcome back guys. I think I did something good for once. It's getting a little clustered over here, but I finally finished all of the islands. Thankfully, all the other 3 that I've made before are now already all grass. I just have to wait a little while for these 2. Oh, I was meant to jump. And although it's already turning dark, I just want to check the trader villager. Oh my god, it's still the same as last time. Another thing I did was expand the lake, like I told you guys before. I tried to terraform it a bit around it to make it seem natural, but it's definitely not natural. But if you ignore all of the glitchy blocks, I want to make another waterfall right here. I think it's gonna look super cute. And the last thing I did was obviously this red sphere. This took me about 3 stacks of red concrete, and then I also made some red stained glass, just for little windows. Even though this bit is going to be covered with all the green stems, but I still thought it was cute. Then I made a little stairway, because the strawberry is in fact floating. So here's the current situation. I definitely need to go and find some sea pickles or some cactus, which means let's go exploring. Hello? Of course I find a freaking dolphin before I find everything that I'm looking for. These dolphins are having way too much fun right now. What is he doing? Oh my god, more dolphins. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, 3 dolphins. No. No. 4. At this point, I genuinely want to go back at all of the Minecraft videos that I've ever made and then look if I've ever found a cactus in my life. Wow. Hold up. Oh my god. Okay, god damn. Wow, oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. I am genuinely... Oh my goodness. What is going on? There's flowers in every single direction. Maybe something good did come out of this exploring bit. Do you guys have anything useful for me? Please say you do. Oh! Oh, okay. I found snow, guys. I think I know how I should end this. This looks like it could kill me, yes. Yes, and me. I think I can't die from it because I'm in peaceful. So this is just awkward. Another thing I can't do right is die. I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Yay! Finally! Where is this freaking villager? Please tell me his trade's changed. He's a wandering trader, so shouldn't he be, wandering? Well, I can't find him anymore, so there's that. Thing is, he usually just hangs around in here. I literally see him all the time, and I wish I don't. But then the only time that I actually need him, he's not here. I'm still gonna give this trader the benefit of the doubt and just hope that he's going to be here sometime soon. So in the meantime, we should probably work on something else. And that is going to be the bridge that connects all of these mini islands. This really does not work. I think I should use some other material. Honestly, I think this looks way better. I think it looks pretty normal. Okay. So we have the first one. Now this is the tricky part, because this is such a sharp turn and it's also so low. So let's start it from here. And then what? Oh my god, finally, bro. Finally. Get over here. Why do you do this to me? We need to have a conversation. Bring me green dye. Go and wander, and then bring me some green dye. Oh god. How am I supposed to make them meet? So... don't really know what else to do right now. I'm honestly trying my best here, guys, okay? Let's not judge. Guys, I think I'm doing it. No, wait. That's not how it's supposed to go. Hold up. Why is this so difficult? Why does it take so many blocks? Maybe I should have made stairs. That would have probably been more convenient. But it's also probably way too late for that. We'll just forget the fact that there's a hole there. Oh my gosh, it works. The other ones are probably gonna be much easier than this. This is the only part that I was actually really stressed out for. It's not perfect by any means. Matter of fact, it's kind of ugly, but it works. I cannot believe we're actually doing this right now. This is kind of unbelievable. Before I go to sleep, I just want to go and check where that trader is. Oh my god, he's in my house. Dude, seriously. You won't even look at me right now? I could make some water bottles. 1, 2. Oh, apparently he doesn't have any more water bottles. Well, thanks. No. Green dye. You understand me? Green dye. No. 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 Green dye. Or lime dye. Please, go out into the world and bring me some. How are there 2 sheep there now? This is not a farm. It's a garden. Please move. I'm gonna continue working on the bridge. Oh my god. I just witnessed murder. Let's just pretend we didn't see that. Look, bees, chickens. Yay. I'm gonna continue the bridges, and hopefully by then we can continue working on my strawberry house. And then lastly, the most important thing, which is actually decorating the garden and adding all the flowers. And a few Minecraft days later, I'm finally done with all the bridges. This is the only one that I kind of don't like. All the others seem very dynamic and natural because of the way they move throughout all of the islands. This one just looks like a straight line. So this is what it looks like from up above. So the one that you see me standing on right now, I probably should have changed it to be on the other direction. But then again, I already did all of this, so there's really no point in redoing it. And there's actually one more thing I want to do right now before we begin the decorating. Oh my god, what are you guys doing over there? I did not tell you to go for a swim. I told you to go grab me some green dye. You can enjoy your swim right now, but I swear to god, if you don't give me what I want, you're gonna drown. Anyways, if you go to the 3rd island, I've made a hole here that is directly above the lake. And that is because I want to make a waterfall right here. So let's put one water bucket here. And then one over here. I'm glad it wasn't overflowing. Looks pretty normal. I still despise these glitchy blocks, and I honestly think the reason for them is I'm stacking multiple add-ons. So either one of them is glitching out, or because I'm stacking multiple of them, maybe that's why they're giving me these weird results. Yeah, I think this is much more natural looking. I should probably make it bigger. Oh, no. Okay, good. There's no water drainage issues. So the remaining things that we should probably do is going to be add the flowers and the decorations. But I don't want to do that before we have finished with the strawberry house. And in order to finish the strawberry house, I need to, number 1, add all of my stuff inside the house. And then obviously number 2 is finish the actual house. Which again brings me to the eternal problem, which is the green dyes. And just so we don't lose this day, I'm going to move all of this stuff over there. I honestly did not want to do this right now. I wanted to finish the house first. But I'm kind of wasting time here if I'm just going to sit around and wait for the villager. Let's put the ovens. One over here. And one over here. And somehow it started raining. So let's make red dye. And then we can turn our bed to a red bed. And now it matches perfectly. Now that I look at it, I probably should have used the mossy cobblestone when I actually built the islands. If I'm not too lazy, I could probably go back and change some. Okay, I think I'm finally done. I'm just gonna go check and see if that... Oh my god, he's still here. Am I supposed to rescue him? You got yourself in this mess. Get out of it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh my god. A moss block is natural. Where exactly? I need to do my research. Hold on. I think we can actually use the moss blocks for this, but to get them, I need to find a lush cave. And lush caves are usually found beneath like a specific type of tree. The trader is back. But to finish what I was saying, those lush caves usually appear underneath a dark forest biome or a swamp biome. I honestly don't know if I imagined it or not, but for some reason I have this memory of seeing this tree.
Flashback.
What is this tree? And why does it look so different from the rest? Weird.
End of flashback.
Oh my goodness. Yes! I want the flowery bits because they're so cute. Where is this freaking lush cave, please? Do not tell me I was scammed. My 2 pickaxes broke. And I have 1 single torch left, so I'm just gonna go. I will be back, don't you worry. The most important part is that we found the tree. There's another one over there. I think I'm just gonna run around until I find my way home, gather some stuff, and then go back to the cave. And if I don't actually find anything in this one, I can just visit the other one. So I made some torches, and I also got some coal with me, just in case I run out of it. Okay, and now let me try to remember where that cave was. I'm pretty sure it was between the 2 biomes. Okay, I finally found it, and I totally did not have to go to creative mode to find it. Totally not. I don't know what the probability of finding a lush cave under this tree is, but I'm just going to assume that probability was not in my favor. So instead, I'm gonna go to this tree. I'm not giving up on this lush cave, okay? Because I've actually never seen a lush cave in Minecraft, ever. But I swear to God, I wish I was actually kidding. Like, I wish this was a bit for content, but I literally cannot find this cave. You're telling me I found 3 of these stupid trees, and not a single one of them has a lush cave underneath it. Do you want to know how actually unlucky I am? Let me show you. This is the tree that I was digging underneath, right? You'll see my tunnel right here. If I just go in this direction, just a few blocks, see this, right? Just go underneath it just a tiny bit, and you see the freaking lush cave. Well, let me get what I actually want. Of course it breaks. And now we can finish our strawberry, finally. I feel like it's starting to look like a strawberry, but just a few things need to be adjusted. I ran out of moss blocks. Yay! This is not right. I think I actually really like this build. So this is what it looks like from up close. I mean, hold up, let me get a bit further. Maybe it'll look better. Okay, from this angle, it looks a lot better. We do have to do a few more things. So obviously we need to add some seeds to make it look like an actual strawberry. But if you notice over here, the stairs are missing. And that's because I found something much better than them, which is the big drip leaves. I can just jump like this and then straight to my house. It obviously takes some time to, readjust, but I think it's still pretty cool. And yeah, now that we're done with this, let's go and make the actual seeds. So let's put one over here and one over here. Now it kind of looks like it's alive. I don't know if I like that. So okay, the exterior looks fine, and we've added the big drip leaf. Now it's time to decorate the inside of the house. Let's put one over here. Oh my gosh, everything is so red, I love it. And then, in this one, let's add tulips, just like that. And as the day ends, I think this is a good time to go to sleep, so that in the morning we can finally begin decorating our garden. And also, I don't even know why I'm wearing the leggings. It's not like I'm going to fight anyone. We're literally on day 47. So hopefully we can finish this entire video without reaching day 50. This is honestly so great. Like, I love peaceful mode so much. So okay, let's begin with our first flower island. This is going to be for the red flowers. Let's put them in the edges so that they're more apparent from outside. Like right here. And then right here. So after this, I'm going to take some of the leaves. I'm just going to decorate it just a bit more. So yeah, this is it for the first island. Let's go down to the second one. The sunflowers are going to be here. Let's put them here. And then add the dandelions. Pretty randomly, I don't want them to be clustered up. And I'm also tempted to add some firefly bushes in here. Let's see, one right here. And one right here. And the last one over here. Look at this atmosphere right now. It's so magical. Over here, I'm going to add the daisies. And because why not? Let's add some firefly bushes. I'm just going to add 2, because I think anything else is going to be a bit too much over here. And now for the fourth island, this is going to be the blue flowers. Yay! It's so blue in here. And then finally onto the last island, this is going to be the purple flowers. I only have 3 alliums, but it's okay. Let's use them wisely. It looks a bit lackluster, I'm not gonna lie. But thankfully, the flowering leaves also have some purple shades to them. So let's add them right here. Since I added the leaves over here, I want to make it so that they're dropping down. Just add a little bit of a cool effect. I think I'm gonna have to drop down. Oh, ow. And actually, since I'm already down here, let's just fill this entire area with flowers. I want this area to be with all of the mixed flowers so that on the islands it's way more ordered and organized, and over here is just a mess. So that you get the best of both worlds, I'm just running around. I'm placing flowers wherever I like, and it's so much fun. Oh my gosh, this is looking so cool, but so chaotic at the same time. And here's the thing, I'm still not done yet. The last thing I want to do is add some lanterns. So I'll add the bars like that, and then add the lanterns. So it'll look something like this. So I think this is what we're going to do. Plus it looks super awesome, so like, why not? It's crazy that with just a few moments of adding the flowers, this whole build just completely changed. Okay, the last thing, and I know I've said this quite a lot, but the last thing I want to do right now is something kind of reminiscent of this house, which is, I want to plant some strawberries over here. I think it's only fair. And I think just like that, we're finally done with our garden. Hold up, let me disable my HUD so that we can look at this much better. And welcome to my house that has no door for absolutely no reason. So this is the first island that's filled with red flowers. And then if we go down over here, we will see the yellow island. And it's such perfect timing because as the sun is setting down, we see some of the firefly bush's particles. And then if we jump down, we see the view from underneath the islands. And honestly, I might prefer this view much better than the one from above. I feel like this is so much more chill. And then over here we have the pond, the two waterfalls, and also a very struggling trader. With the amount of mishaps and ups and downs that we've dealt with, I think this is a very positive way to end the video. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely spring. Thank you for watching and stay heavenly.